Owning a home can save you thousands in taxes every single year. But most people don't even know how to claim it and end up giving that money right back to the IRS. Coming up in this video, I'll break down how owning a home can seriously reduce your tax bill and how to make sure you're actually getting those savings. We'll cover what tax benefits you're entitled to, how much money you could really save, and exactly how I use them in my own business and investments. By the end, you'll know how to keep more of your income and make your home work harder for you financially. Imagine buying a home and the IRS actually helps you pay for it. I'm not kidding. It's like having a silent partner who covers part of your interest bill every year. No strings attached. That's what the mortgage interest deduction is all about. And it's one of the biggest tax advantages of owning real estate, especially early on when a big chunk of your payment is interest. And here's something most people never think about. The US government actually wants you to own a home. That's not just a nice idea, it's policy. Because when more people own homes, there's more stability, more long-term wealth, and less reliance on government programs later on in life. So yeah, these tax benefits, they're built in for a reason. Let's talk about how they show up in real numbers. Besides interest, property taxes are another major area where you get relief. Right now, you can deduct up to $10,000 in state and local taxes, which includes what you pay for in property taxes. That's a big deal if you live somewhere like New York or in California. And if you paid points at closing to lower your interest rate, that's deductible too, usually in full the year you bought. It's one of those one-time benefits that buyers often forget to take advantage of. Now, let's say you own the home for a few years and decide to sell, and the value's gone up. If you've lived there for at least 2 of the last 5 years, you can walk away with up to $250,000 in profit or $500,000 if you're married. Completely tax-free. No 1031 needed, no reinvestment required. That's just yours to keep. Now, quick heads up. All of this matters if you itemize your deductions. But if you're a high income earner with a decent sized mortgage and real estate taxes, there's a good chance itemizing saves you more than the standard deduction. It's worth doing the math or having your CPA run the numbers. Let's talk about the bigger picture for a second. Everyone focuses on the monthly payment when they're deciding whether to buy. But once you factor in the tax savings, your effective monthly cost often ends up being lower than it looks on paper, especially in those first few years. And if you've ever thought about owning rental property, let me just say the tax perks are next level. I own 2 investment properties and the deductions I get are incredible. We're talking mortgage interest, taxes, insurance, maintenance, repairs, depreciation, all of it. And the best part, these write-offs don't just reduce the taxes on your rental income, they actually lower your personal tax bill too. Now, even though most of these benefits show up when you file, the timing of your purchase still matters. If you buy late in the year, you can still deduct any interest and property taxes at closing. So don't forget to send that closing disclosure to your CPA. And finally, one of my favorite strategies, especially if you run your own business, is accountable plans. I have a bedroom in my home that's fully dedicated to work. It's where I shoot videos just like this one. I also use my garage exclusively for my company car and for staging materials. Instead of trying to squeeze a home office deduction, I just have my business reimburse me for the use of these spaces through an accountable plan. It's clean, compliant, and the reimbursements are tax-free. So yeah, homeownership isn't just about building equity or locking in your monthly payment. It's a massive tax advantage if you know how to use it. Now that you know how to keep more of your money by owning, here's the next step. Because none of this helps if you don't know what kind of home you can actually afford without overextending yourself. So I make this next video for you. How much house can you afford based on your salary? It breaks down how to figure out your ideal price point, how lenders think about your income, and how to buy with clarity, not guesswork.